Oh, listen to that one. Full power, man. Yeah. Beautiful skies to depart into as well. Thing up there, leveling out. It's just starting to level out now. Still on the climb, still climbing. About a 4,000-foot corridor, leveling out there now. Now listen out for the valve closure when this thing fires up. Usually only when you have a full power departure. Or when I say full power, we're sort of like 80% maybe, I don't know, throttle input. There she goes. There. And up next is a favourite of mine. Is that A380 coming out, or is he on tow? I think he's on tow, is he? Is he on tow? Oh no, he looks like his leading edge slats are extended. Yeah, he looks like he's flaps and slats. Yeah, she's going to push back in a bit, man. It's the eastern departures that we're going to get the banks out of. We'll get a bank out of this Iberia jet, definitely. Gulf Air Dreamliner lining up for 27 right. No, I was at the eastern end. Yeah, with the paddock tomb up, which is at the eastern end. Yes, to the eastern. Yeah, no, because it gives the full impression that I'm driving on the wrong side of the cab. Folks, sorry about cutting away from that Gulf Air jet, but listen to this 7674. that's an aeroplane that has grown on me since, well, since beginning Big Jet TV, really. Especially the 400. Chris and the 300 variant, the Smokey Joe. You could classify this as a Smokey Joe as well, running those old Pratt & Whitney engines. Some of them CF6 powered as well, of course. Virgin Atlantic A330 CEO with Trent 700 engines. Now, this one, that one, by the way, going to New York, folks, that Delta jet that just went out. Virgin Atlantic are very close to, in fact, they have a press or a release of the cabin interior of their A339 Neo jets. Later on this year. He wants to get involved, doesn't he? Wow! Crackling and burbling and all sorts of things going on there, man. Streamline. Look at the assembly of those that window panels, fully, completely level with the. There's no paneling around them, like framework, visible anyway. It's probably all inside, I'd imagine. Off to Chicago, my Chinatown. So difficult when you've got so much activity going on. His wings flexing. Wow, that's a long run. Pretty standard procedure for the Dreamliner though, the big long run. These things can make a proper racket. I'm going to get a good size comparison. Yeah, hurry up, son. Awesome departure, mate. Nice, yes, I can see him. I can see his tail. Russell's Icon Jet. Going to Orlando. Icon. Tomorrowland. Oh, listen to him. He's got to put a little bit of power into it, get up that slight incline there. He's sitting on the engine, look, creeping it forward, man. Come on, hurry up, mate.
What? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on there? What's going on?
It's going to go off, Jimmy. I know it's going to go off. It's all right, it's all right. Oh, man. The power button wasn't on properly on that. Flipping heck. That hasn't happened in a while. Different battery pack as well. Rolls-Royce Trent 900s, double-decker A380 Airbus, wings assembled in the UK, British engines. Fire it up! Yes, yes, I do. Okay. So Chicago bound, this big jet. Tiny little move of the elevators. And that front end is in the air. And now she's a flying machine. She's heavy, look at that, look how heavy she is, man. Hey, old fella. Good. Answers that then, doesn't it? Glass and half of milk this morning before he's come out. Wow. Takeoff thrust set. Pushing back. Now, this is normally quite a long run for Virgin's Dreamliners. Usually use almost all of the available runway right up to the strips. She's still rolling long, just to preserve the engines more than anything else. Hello. Oh, okay, just let me check this now. See if the modems. Breeze 147. Oh, whoa, what's going on here, man? Sorry, mate, sorry. Batches are just... Sorry, folks. Bloody ridiculous. Standalone charger, mate. Standalone charger. She's got 99%. Bang out. Sorry, folks. Oh, brilliant. Bit of a panic there, sorry folks. Speed brakes up. She's ready to go. Watch the speed brakes drop. Bang. Met a very nice fella from DHL yesterday. Works here at Heathrow, and we're hoping to maybe do something with DHL at Heathrow. Very special operation. Can't say anything about it right now, but he's going to make some calls on Monday and get the ball rolling, and hopefully that will be a very, very interesting show featuring, I believe, their 757, or one of their 757. Well, there are many 757s. Hello to you, by the way, my friend. Sorry for Jeff Anderson. Narrow aisles on the 350, nothing at all. Definitely not. No narrower, or I mean, it's a long range jet, isn't it? Not that I've noticed that the aisles are narrow. It's not like the cabin crew are struggling to get down there, or no. I've not heard anything about, or read anything, or experienced anything to do with narrow aisles on the 350. Where's that? Did you say cargo up 747 GP? Oh. Right, let's get this bleeding Wi-Fi set up again. Okay, should be attached, GP. Oh, hold on a minute. No. Is it connected, GP? Is it connected? It's big engines, man. Carbon blades. What's going on? What's going on, mate? What is going on? Hold on, I've got a spare power lead here, mate. I've got a spare power lead, stand by. It wouldn't work if because the batteries. Jeez. Sorry, folks. This is quite worrying, actually, because this is quite worrying, Jilly. I've got the other camera with me, but this is quite worrying because normally I'll get a, you know, if the mains power, so to speak, is not attached, it'll have the battery level up on the top right. And it's not there, and it's normally when I plug it in, the screen goes brighter as well. You can't be running on the you can't be running on the it has to be working because no, that would have gone by now, wouldn't it? That would have gone by now. Oh, folks, it tears me apart to have to pull away from shots like this. When you've got a shot like this. Is this also Chicago bound, is it? The previous one was Boston. This is Chicago. Yeah, Chicago bound, yeah. She's heavy, man. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this movement, man. Josh Avey, welcome back, Josh. Tom is an email, welcome, Tom. Ross Mackey, also. If I've missed you, folks, I do apologise. Usually takes me a little bit of time to get up to speed with everything, especially when you've got possibly a faulty lead. I'm putting that down to. Never let me down before, the lead. Someone complaining that we're early. they've planned it into their day, then didn't I say 12 o'clock though? Didn't I say 12 o'clock? And how early was I? What time did I come on? I think I said, yeah, over an hour early. Did I say 1 o'clock then? Did I? Oh. Can't complain. Can you complain? Perfectly entitled to do so, but sorry, your flight is an hour early. Mind you, if you're not prepared for it, then fair enough. That's a fair comment, really, isn't it? You know, if your flight's an hour early, I mean, obviously you'd love to go an hour early, but that massively disrupts everybody else. So I can understand somebody who's planned into their day. It's not like that we're going to stop at any earlier than what we planned. We're just maybe an hour earlier than what we planned. So say about that. Gary Sibthorpe going to be on the Slinger, flying out of Sydney in March next year. Wow. Mustang Dad tuning in from Nashville, Tennessee. Sue Freeman, 380s all over the gaff. Shirt's coming off. Don't forget to get involved in the chat, folks. If you've got any cruisers, anything overhead, if you're watching your Flight Radar 24 app and you see anything heading towards us from the west or from the east that's at a high altitude, 747s, 343s, 340 whatevers, Dreamliners, 777s, all that kind of stuff. Big sort of like, it's quite busy over the top of us normally for freighter traffic as well, so keep us posted. And if I don't see it, Jilly will possibly see it. Shout it out to me. So get involved in the chat if you're new as well. And welcome to you. Scott Shalcross, notifications come to my phone, so was ready to tune in. There we go. Anybody having trouble with the app in terms of notifications, I would seriously recommend an uninstall and reinstall. Check your settings. Could really see how she sat down on all that. Sat down on her mains on all that when that power was inputted. Sorry, folks. It's just Claire 22. Welcome back. Wings heavy with fuel. Boeing at the end of the wings, look, with fuel. .22 wheels filled with 200 psi of nitrogen. The first 380 back at London Heathrow, I think it was, wasn't it? After the COVID crisis. To the fellow whose grandfather flew with 9 Squadron yesterday, my apologies for not recognising or the fact that 9 Squadron and 617 Squadron were the two main heavy squadrons of the Second World War, and together 9 Squadron and 617 did indeed chuck a load of grand slams at the Tirpitz, and ended her life at sea, and unfortunately 1,000 sailors at the same time, which is always a terrible, terrible thing to have to happen in times of war. But yeah, also 9 Squadron, they're based at Lossiemouth now, one of the oldest squadrons in the RAF, started in World War One, sorry. Flew the Vulcan, and that was with the Special Squadron on it, the Vulcan with the white flash paint, and were the first squadron to fly the Tornado as well. Is it the Panavia Tornado? Panavia. Still operational, the Tornado with the Luftwaffe. Love to get out there and do a special piece with the Luftwaffe on their Tornado, man. What a great show that would be. Thank you for waiting, sir or madam. You are clear for takeoff. Oh, and caution wake turbulence, possible wake turbulence. Should get at least a couple of funky shots today, I would have thought. Okay, now this is good. This is good. Virgin Dreamliner that's taxiing out rapidly has been given priority over this 767. So with that 767 sitting there at idle with her Pratt's beautifully at idle, he, I believe, is waiting to give way to this 787. Now, because of all the noise that's going on, or is he creeping forward? Is he creeping forward? Is he holding? It looks like he's... But that's a proper old school noise, that is. Bathe in the sound of those Pratt & Whitneys, folks. Listen to that. Oh yeah. Wow. Talk about takeoff thrust. Good old. Oh, nice. Malaysian 350, probably come out of T4, I would have thought now. Okay. Jim Vavarutas upgraded his membership to first class. Thank you, Jim. Afternoon, everybody. Sandy Humby, that BA jet off to Barbados, that 777 that just went out. Thank you. Keep me posted on what's going on. Thank you, Sandy. Even that's a nice sound with those IAEs sitting there idling away. A very valid question, but Justin, really, G-forces do not come into play with any of these aeroplanes, really. I mean, I'm guessing that there's probably a tiny little bit of G, like 0.01 or something like that, in terms of the forward motion of the aircraft, and any heavy sort of like left to right. So, the only time you'd be subjected to G really on an aeroplane would be when it lands or in very high turbulence, but that's more movement, isn't it? It's not, you know, but yeah, any type of movement that involves your brain moving would definitely suddenly or at a great high velocity would result in G's. Yeah, but I mean, that's why they have in modern cars these days they have actually a G reader, which shows the doctors how much G-force. There's racing cars, of course. How much G-force the driver took, so that they can calculate what they need to give in terms of medical treatment. But these aircraft, it's jet fighters when you get to the sort of like when you get up to that realm of G-force. Anything that travels over a certain speed, I would imagine. You would obviously feel high G-forces in a jet like this if it was diving, you know, and then pulling up. But that's not something that you're going to experience on a jetliner. Lots of folks very happy with their newly coloured stars over the last couple of days. Great to have you folks here, and thank you again for your long friendship and support with Big Jet TV. Great to have you here, and thank you so much. We were going to give Richard Mortara a star that's all rusty and got spiders crawling all over it, because he's been here that long. Mind you, there are a few other people have as well. So thank you to everybody who supports us here on Big Jet TV, whether it's for a month or whether it's for 5 years. Had a good look at this jet, the family jet with Airbus at ILA Berlin last weekend on Saturday. Oh, blimey, this time last week I was in Frankfurt, wasn't I? I was. Oh, yeah, right. Peter Room saying, Jerry, remember the first Malaysian 350 show? Did we come out and catch it? Wow. Not discounting you, Boeing 787 Dreamliner. You're a beautiful aeroplane as well. You've probably got the most beautiful wing, I would have thought, in aviation right now. Although the winglet or the raked or blended wingtip of this 350 is a work of art. It's a beautiful sculpted winglet, and of course, again, you have to give it to the Dreamliner as well, with their raked wingtip, which is oh hello, Qantas going out. We got any Aussies on board? Might get a right turn, Clyde, on this one. Leveling out now. Beautiful, man, beautiful. We're gonna get any floofage today. Check for floofage. Going left. Oh no. So as the air pressure changes above and below the wing, you sometimes get this condensation over the wing where the droplets are being squeezed, becoming vapor, and then just showing the aerodynamics of the wing. Usually in these conditions, just when she's close to the cloud. Look at that wing, man, look at that bank. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Yeah, man, look at that. It's like I'm painting a picture, but live. He's an artist! 737 with KLM, haven't seen one of those for a while, have we? Normally they're E2 jet now. Quarter 787. Daffyd Lewis upgrading membership to super class. Daffyd, thank you so much. Should get the quarters jet now. Perth flight direct. Buckle in for a long ride, folks. A Spirit of Australia. I like that. How clean that front end is, man. How how well, beautifully bonded the windows are to the framework. I think he's heavy, man. Kind of seems heavy. She's running long. Now look at that wing, folks. Now when she goes into the bank, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Wow, this KLM lining up looks like she's had a bath. Very clean. So we should get a left turn, Clyde, normally. Now you'll see that 12-foot flex in this turn. This will be a full eastbound turn. Now you can see that flex, folks. See the starboard wing. You can see the tip of the starboard wing any moment now. Now she's side on to us for quite some time, isn't she? Have a great flight. Swiss 220. Right, get a start up. Here we go. Amy L saying that the Perth to London Heathrow flight is very popular, as you can imagine. Apparently not a seat available on it for at least 2 to 3 months. Surely Singapore and Cathay will benefit from that, won't they? Michael Gressick, she growls like a Vulcan. In a way, she does. Oh, hello. Oh, we haven't seen these guys for a while, have we? Kuwait retro, innit? Oh, Pete Cornell, Eurowings Discovery 330 heading our way at 36,000 feet. Have I missed that? No. Yeah. Okay. Well, these guys have been very very kind and holding on just for a little bit while I. Oh. Oh, he's too. He's beyond my reach. He's vertical. Yeah, that's a long run, isn't it? Somebody just saying there. David NZ, 18.5 hours to Perth. Wow. So I'd imagine, based on that, they will have 2 air crew and 2 cabin crew, surely. What's the maximum hours you can work as a cabin crew and or pilot? Sure, it's not as much as 18 hours on the trot. I mean, obviously you do have breaks in between, you do have rests. Beautiful A350 with British Airways. Three big heavies waiting to go out. Kuwait's retro 330, looking very smart. Pauline Rose, or Rouse, should I say? Sorry, Pauline. Pauline Rouse is a new member. Welcome, Pauline. Thank you to everybody. Pauline going to be joining us next week in John F. Kennedy at JFK. Saturday and Sunday. Going to come back from that one, folks. I do apologise if that's Captain Dave, perhaps. Might even be Captain Dave, I don't know. Could be Scotty. But this Kuwait 330 is a beautiful retro jet. Oh, Air Baltic A380. Blimey, turn it and burn it. Yeah, it gets a bit cooler later on in the season. It gets a bit cooler up there. Air temperature drops. You get these moisture ribbons from the A330. Ooh! Ooh, he's angry. Sorry, mate. Got a bit angry there, didn't he? Yes, Kevin N. When I flew back from where did I last go to? No. Overseas, transatlantic. Memphis, yes. They were down 2 crew members. Actually, I think it was going out to Memphis. They were down 2 crew members with Virgin Atlantic. It's just, you know, have to work double hard and, yeah. Especially when you've got a full cabin. Fortunately, it wasn't very full going out, but coming back it was, and they had a full complement of crew. I think this guy wanted to be centre stage, didn't he? Russell, Emirates 380 landed in Brisbane with 10-foot hole in the belly. Large landing gear bolt went through it. Wow. Well, the good thing is that in that belly section, it's not cut. It's not. There's no. Oh. It's not a pressurised cabin where the undercarriage is. So obviously there would have been no. But 10 foot, that's pretty big, man. Michael Kiddell, Sam Tidwell. Here we go. That's one angry bird, man. Heavy as well. I remember sort of as the travel industry started to recover, excuse me, we would see aircraft like that going up very, very quickly, only using sort of half of the runway. Now they're just full, aren't they? They are full. Got my foot stuck on a spike. Flipping heck. Air Baltic CS 300. So difficult for me to say A220, Air Baltic A220. It's actually very easy for me to say it, but excuse me. It originally was born as a CS 100, this wasn't it? Unless it's Wayne Hartshaw, I really should warn the street now. That's funny, man. Amy L, American 87 to Chicago, that was. Oh, Carl Hanlon, thank you. Got another spool up coming to get himself. Oh no, he's rolled it forward. That's an experienced pilot. Somebody mentioning just now about the Vulcan howl, and part of the air display with the Vulcan was to fly at a very low speed towards the airfield and then suddenly fire up all its engines and sharply turn, and that is what we're talking about with the Vulcan howl. I'd love to listen to the Vulcan howl again because it's been such a long time since I've heard it. Flipping heck. Sharon Jones is a new member. Welcome, Sharon. I believe there should be enough cabin crew on the Qantas flight to split shift. The longest duty time in the cabin they can do is 14 hours. There we go. So they will, I would imagine, have a, like they were doing during the pandemic where they couldn't get off the aircraft when they were in China. They would take I think it was a 6-man crew down there. One to fly the outbound leg, one to fly the inbound leg, and 2 spares, I think. Give it go down. Yes, indeed. They are very quiet, aren't they? 200 series. Yeah. Welcome 5,200 people watching Big Jet TV right now. From up here at the Courtyard Marriott, London Heathrow, you are welcome. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. Hope you're having a great time. Early morning, midday, evening. Lying there awake with your laptop on or your iPad because you can't sleep. Just got up. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're doing well. And you're fit and healthy and safe. (787-9) heading to Chicago. American Airlines. Big carbon aeroplane, man. I mean, the weight saving must be phenomenal. Carbon versus aluminium or aluminum, because you've got the, not only have you got the skin, but you've got the ribbing as well. Hunter used to howl too, Bob the Bomb. James Milligan, engine replacement. It's not so much. These engines are, you know, it doesn't. It's a difficult one to explain that really in terms of engine replacement on aircraft. How many miles does it do before it needs an engine replacement? There are servicing intervals. Generally, when an engine is going for service, it will be taken off the aircraft because they generally go for service and inspection. You can do borescope checks on the engine on wing, so you can carry out a minor check, and some of the repairs that you can would be ancillaries, which would be pumps and pipes and that kind of thing on the side, bolted to the side of the engine. The injector belts and stuff like that, all electrical plug-in stuff as well, can all be changed and swapped out whilst the aircraft's on the ground. But in terms of major service, where the engine comes apart completely, that all depends on its intervals. So they generally don't get. They just continually serviced, the engines, so they don't sort of like really. They do reach end of life, of course, because they just generally wear out, you know, to the point where they're uneconomical to maintain. You'll probably find the engines on this this 767, for example, have done the rounds. A lot of these cargo operators have, at their operations, they'll have quite a lot of engines. I remember at FedEx when I was at Memphis, around at their maintenance area, there were hundreds of engines under blue tarp, which means they're basically swapping engines out for service and continually maintaining the aircraft. LFC Ian, United livery that isn't, wow, United, old livery that isn't flaking off. Yeah, I think they've cured that problem now. We don't get to see old flaky anymore, do we? I think they have probably addressed that problem and dealt with it. So, United pilots, 777 with a 787 behind it. Both Boeing jets. See the winglet on the Dreamliner compared to the raked wingtip on the 777. Rolling it nice and slow. Look at those big engines, man. Carbon blades on the General Electrics. Titanium blades on the Rolls-Royce engines. Duncan 038 last time he went to JFK on 747s. I think last time I went to JFK, didn't I fly on a 747 one of the ways, Gilly? Either there or back. One was 777. Which one was it where I flew on their 747? Oh, it was Boston, that was it. Yes, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Gilly, who was the guy that's going on a plane that's going to give us a wave? What time's he going? Okay. Okay, folks. Let's get that up on flight radar, Gilly, yeah? Can you pin it, GP? Ooh! Nice. Nice. Scary helicopter, scary helicopter. Look how this wing profile changes as she moves from different angles. Beautifully sculpted, blended wingtip. So maybe one of our friends flying that jet today could be Zane Dunning. I know I always say it could be Zane. One of these days I'll get it right, and it will be him. Step on the loud pedal, son. Harry Butler. Welcome back, Harry. Montego Bay. She's headed. Cool. Sounds like a paradise there. What goes on at Montego Bay then? Is it just a pure holiday destination? I'm doubtful it's a sort of like a business route or anything like that. Sounds beautiful, man. Just sounds beautiful. Barbados, yeah. It's Jamaica, is it? Whoa! We're going to Jamaica. No. Oh no! I think one of Barry Manilow's songs has got Montego Bay written in it or something, isn't it? I know it's Copacabana, easy for you to say. Oh yeah, no. Maybe it's Montego in that. Yeah, that's in the islands or something. I don't know, whatever. Harry Butler, welcome to first class. BA A380 Neo off to Lise Mykonos. As our resident kite makes its first appearance of the day. There it is. shooting the breeze, showing us how it's really done. Red kite, isn't she beautiful, man? Those tail feathers acting like rudders, and the primary feathers on the outboard of the wings, just beautiful, isn't it? Sod. Philip Hill, better wind. Better weather, no wind. Well, better weather, but we always want wind. We don't mind a bit of wind. Oh, Duncan 038. Bobby Bloom sung the song Montego Bay in 1970. There we go. Holding it on the blocks. Vicky Nash is a new member. Welcome, Vicky. Nice to see you here with everybody else, of course. Look all the way through those engines, man. See what we talk about. 70% of the air intake on that engine is going around the core of the engine. Only 30% is being ingested for power. For when I say power, I'm talking about thrust being mixed with fuel. That suck, squeeze, bang, blow. Oh, I say misses. It's a long way. Wilcox, also a new member. Welcome, Chris. Stephen, let's go. Big J. there that the outer casing of the 777 engine, the GE90, possibly even the XWB engine in terms of their fan blade width. I think they're both getting on for 3+ meters, and that's fan blades. Outer diameter is probably closer to 4-point-something meters, 4 and a change or something, which is getting on for the interior fuselage diameter of a 737. Chris Wilcox is in Australia. GP. Hello? Sorry. My goodness me. Have you got the details of that flight for this guy? And then we'll put it up on flight radar. I'll put it up on, we'll pin it, and then people can track it on flight radar. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got you, yeah. Uh-huh. Or is that another... Yeah. Is that another Delta 767 firing up down there, or is that a 330? It's a 330, isn't it? Yeah. Egypt Air 777. Creeping out from behind the bike sheds. Just landed. Oh. Very faint.
Sorry about that, folks. Two of them coming out.
Say that again, Jilly. Wow. That's pretty good, isn't it? It's almost like you can have a look. That list is short enough to be actually read it, isn't it? And look. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Blimey. Yeah. Yeah. Sandy Humby, Gwen M, Give and Go Duck. I haven't flown personally, but I do know a family that flown regularly, and it seems very, very dependent on the flight called Ben Brown. 767 production line is not dead. He's not dead yet. There are a few rumours around a Gen X or an equivalent engine-powered 767 in the future, although that rumour has been going a long time. Well, she's got enough. I think she's got enough ground clearance there to fit a bigger engine, but why would you do it when you've got the 787-800? What's the benefit of having another airliner that's got an older airframe but has got the same, you know, when you've got an aircraft like that, that's the replacement for the 767, really, wasn't it? You know what? I mean, definitely from a freighter point of view, because a lot of those older engines, the Pratt & Whitneys and the CF6s, are all going to become obsolete within time. The FAA are going to ban them from flying in certain regions because of the, you know, just because they are old engines, a bit like they do with congestion zones and stuff like that with diesel engines and all that kind of crazy stuff. So I think you may be able to still fly them, but you have to pay penalties to fly into an airport, which would obviously be passed on to the customer, which is not good. Primed nose cone. Trent 700 engines. Duncan 038. One of my mates was on the TUI flight from Manchester last week that lost an engine and had to make an emergency landing back at Manchester. Wow. Lost an engine, as in it was what type of loss was it? Was it just a shutdown or bird strike or? whilst you two squabble it out over there, we'll catch this Qatar 380. Must mean that there's going to be a Qatar 380 departure due soon, isn't there, Julie? Yeah, like yesterday, there were 2 Qatar 380s sat at gate, wasn't there? Is he on radar yet, Julie? Okay, folks, so we've got, if you've got a pen handy there, BA 766 to Oslo. If you're on your Flight Radar 24 app, filter that one, BA 766 to Oslo. Let me know when she comes up on radar. I don't think she's active just yet, but let me know on the comments. She's due out at 1:35. So give us, and we've got a passenger on there who's a member, and he's going to give us a flash. Oh, I say, from seat 6 Foxtrot. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's a shame. ETD, you mean, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, of course, the production line for this aircraft is still operational because of the freighter. They're still making these in freighters, so very easy for them to. It's all on the same production line, just a different production procedure. Washington bound A330 Virgin Atlantic. Joanna B. paint on this second United jet going out. Yeah, well, obviously they're only addressing it as and when the aircraft goes in for maintenance. It's not something they can ruck out there with a roller and a bucket and just sling a load of paint on it. There it is, look. Flaky Joe. Go on, go. Inside of these things looking like the old inside of an old Granada, 1980s Granada. Quite faded inside. Comfy seats, don't get me wrong. Nice and clean and tidy inside, but just the furniture is starting to look a bit outdated now. Old screens. Using a lot of runway there. Probably a few modifications to its flight entertainment system. Is that another Delta 330 or is that a 767 pushing back? It's kind of Boeing-esque to me. Looks like a Boeing. Looks like a Boeing. No, it's a 330, sorry. Yeah, of course, military variants of the 767 still being delivered to United States Air Force. For tanker as tankers. It's great. Lots of beauties today. Always a good variety of stuff at Heathrow, has to be said. Shannon Longnergan, American, at least domestic in the US, doesn't have any on-board entertainment. Oh, it's a 767, sorry. It is a 767. And I think, is it? Yes, it is. It's kind of funny how the 767-400 has got quite a steep rake to it, much like the A330, which is why the freighter variants have that bulge underneath the front undercarriage. Wow, proper Smoky Joe there, man. Bit of drift. Got a bit of drift on there. Steep climb. Nice. Matt Cat Lady seems heavy. To see that panel being replaced. Nice. The Trash Panda Air Canada 787. How cool is that, man? Proper got his shades on there, look. Hey man, how you doing? Tron Hunter 767 with CF6 engines. Thank you, that 400 is what she's talking about, I believe. Mind you, I think those are just what? Right. Oh, really? Oh, dear. Oh, Shannon Lomnogun, yes, Trash Panda is a good thing. Some of the pilots of these aircraft, and maybe the aircrew as well, they've nicknamed this the Trash Panda in terms of the livery, each of their aircraft just looking like a panda, basically. So a good thing, a bit of sort of like banter. So raccoon, yeah, sorry, the raccoon, yeah. It's the nickname for the raccoon, isn't it? So that's why they've given it this name. Did I say panda? No, I said panda, didn't I? Sorry, yeah. Mind you, a panda has got a band around its eyes, hasn't it? Yeah. Or the Amy Winehouse flick. 7.6 here, man. Sorry, folks. Dougie Moon is a new member. Welcome, Dougie. Sandy Humby, there is indeed a Thai 777 sneaking out. And there she is. Big long CF6 engines. Flipping throttle, wasn't it? Oh my God, they were crackling and popping and burbling and... That's insane, man. That's insane. Beautiful, man. Thank you. Beautiful departure. Hello, beautiful. Oh, nice. Wow. HB2 leaded pencil. Hopefully, they might turn that around quick enough. I doubt it, actually. Might turn it and burn it. Slingshot. Cathay, beautiful. Always like to see the Cathay jet. It's a dirty Dreamliner coming out of Air India. Is it? Yeah, I've not seen it, mate. Right over the top, yeah? She's not trailing. Wow. Got it, GP. Rolls-Royce. Proudly emblazoned on the side of the engines. XWB, 200,000 pounds of thrust across the two engines. Seriously got going, man. Rachel Dickinson loved travelling on Cathay Pacific. Mike Ward, KLM 777 Orange Pride over West Country, 35,000 feet for an overfly had that a couple of weeks ago, didn't we? Bamboo jet coming out. Now I like this livery. It's kind of got a bit of that Uzbekistan feel about it. Is it Uzbekistan, or which is the other carrier with the multiple pastel colours? It is Uzbekistan, isn't it? Yes, it is. Azerbaijan is the blue one, isn't it? Azerbaijan, yeah. Yeah. That's why this bamboo jet has similarities to it. Yes, like a fine wine. It's got I can taste grapes. Well, you would do 'cause it's wine. Burnt oak. Check the modem connection, GP. Sure. No, it's fine. Don't worry about that. It's Vodafone. Gig of naught used. Naught gig of naught. What is it? My name is Naught. I'm gig of naught. Well, I am Utrecht, son of Utrecht. What is it I can help you with, gig of naught? I know. And it says 29 days left, so I just really don't understand. When does it renew? That's the question, isn't it? Yeah, the front end of it especially, yeah. Oh, there's an active 380 coming out. Going to DFW. Long run for that bamboo jet. It's probably one of the only, I don't know actually. Mind that. That's second gear, fella, you want? Bamboo, one of the strongest materials known to man, isn't it? In terms of, like, you know, vegetation. Vegetation, isn't it? It's obviously not a vegetable, I know, but well, actually, hold on a minute. Pandas eat it, so it's like the beautiful touchdown. It's the lush interior of the bamboo shoot that it likes, doesn't it? Wow. Check that out. Is it for sale then? Oh. She'll turn into a private jet probably. It's not our man going out there, is it, Chile? Stockholm flight. Oh, sorry. It's Oslo. Oh, Trev Line, it's on par with moth silk for strength. Yeah, but a moth is not a vegetable, is it? It's a being. I'd say moth silk and spider's webs are probably very close indeed in terms of their strength capabilities. Sorry folks, just sorry folks, just dealing with a little technical thing here. Okay, so it's now set to 3 GP. There we go, so it's the sim. Big lad. Yeah, sorry I missed the Air Serbia, folks. Oh, given Goda. Not liking the new livery. Well, it's not very new now, is it? It's sort of like, but it's fresh, isn't it? It's fresh. It's a bit like Lufthansa's new livery. It's fresh. The old livery, even though it's, you know, it's not retro at all, it kind of looks retro with that, with the yellow on the tail. I like it. I prefer it with the yellow on the tail. Interesting that they're the departures boards and anything that's written is all done in with the yellow. Toza 380, sorry, BA A380 off to Miami. Thank you, Emma. Decal Pam, good afternoon. Stephen Lusk, can you see the difference between the 787 and 350? Another 380 coming out. Oh, it's like the old 747s, isn't it? Remember when the old 747 was another one coming out? Wow. Surely it's going to be an Emirates 380 departure at some point, isn't there? Frankfurt bound. What's that? How is it? In front of the 380. I think we have our Oslo flight on radar, folks. Shiny, shiny band around the exhaust hot part of the engine there. Nice. Titanium probably, I'd imagine. Stuart Watson, BA 766 is live. Thank you, Stuart. Obviously checking on his radar app. Thank you, folks. That's the one we're looking out for. We've got a Big Jet TV member on board the aircraft. Liverpool 67. There's your alert up on the screen, folks. I'm going to check your Flight Radar 24 app now. We're hoping to get a, did he say 6F? So that's on this side. That's on this side. So he'll be on the other side when he's taxiing. But when he's here, he'll give us a code. So that'll be easy to check, because 6F is quite up the front, isn't it? That's in the hello, don't you know department, isn't it? Like compartment. The hoity-toities. Emma Tozer, United 787 off to Houston, Texas. Gay Pinnock is a new member. Welcome, Gay. Ty Wiggins smoking cool Dreamliner. Ain't she just? If you want to go, you can go. Interestingly enough, this is not on radar, or is it? Oh, it's just not showing. Is it? Jeff Bryson, people have done imaginative things with plane bodies for Airbnb. Good point, that. Just got to have somewhere to put it. Heavy squadron coming out. Oh, that would be wonderful if this guy was to hold his position. Let's just keep a little look and see what's going on here. Let that United Dreamliner. Or was that just... Sorry. What's that that's just gone over the top of me? It looks like D11-ish. Heading west. Oh, 767, right. So I'm wondering whether this Condor 767, I'm wondering whether this 380 is going to hang fire for his mate. Don't know. Seems to be hanging on. This guy doesn't look like he's in very much of a hurry. We've got a runway inspection or something. Probably at this time of the operations, I wouldn't have thought. Keith Cornell, Tianjin A330 inbound over Essex. Tianjin, the Chinese carrier, obviously. There's Gay Pinnock. Welcome, Gay. Great to see you here. He's creeping up on him. He's not going very fast. We're obviously waiting for another aircraft that's going to not so much intersect, but is going to go in front of this 380. Come on, mate! I want to see both of you lined up here at the entry point. There's certainly enough room. It's a big lad, isn't it? Cockpit just slots in like Lego. Yeah, that's what I mean, Duncan, that the tower have given somebody else priority. It's always the tower that makes the decision, not the pilot. Unless the tower says, "Are you ready to go?" If you want to go now, you can go now. But obviously they're letting this beautiful Turkish 321neo go out. Look at that. What a beautiful aeroplane. That doesn't look very old. Looks like she's got LEAP engines. Oh, little Taron baby boss. Baby boss. Baby bus landing on the southern runway. Oh no, they're Pratt & Whitney's, aren't they? Yeah, baby bus, yeah. I think they're Pratt & Whitney's. Gotta come back to get this shot, folks, sorry. Gotta come back to get this shot. Oh, you're gonna have them both lined up. Squadron leader sitting there waiting for his second in command to line up. It wasn't Turka. Turk AVIATION. Yeah, Turk AVIATION. Sorry, it just doesn't sound right. I'm sorry. I cannot. I'm always going to call it Turkish. Sorry. And I apologise to all Turks, and I'm sure you wouldn't mind me calling it Turkish. God knows why they've changed the name. I'm not going to call it Turk AVIATION. I'm sorry. It just doesn't sound right. Look at that, folks. Ginny, look at that shot. Can you see that shot, Ginny? Heavy duty London Heathrow. Sure. Yeah, man. Okay, is this our man taxiing out now? Okay, is this him here? Yeah, I've got him. Oslo, right, BA 766. This is one of our members on this plane, folks. Very easy to see. He's on 6F Foxtrot, so he'll be on the right-hand side of the aircraft. Should be very easy to spot him. Brilliant, man, brilliant. He's going to have his phone flash on. Torch. He's had a bump on the nose, isn't he? Go. Somewhere up the front there. We should get the flash any moment now. Okay, okay. Above the above the S of British, folks. Here we go, broadside calling. Here we are. There he is, man. Brilliant, brilliant. Fantastic, mate. Isn't that great, man? From outside to the fence to inside the plane, all in one foul swoop. Charles D. Yeah, have a good flight, Richard. Might not be row 8 because I think row 0 sometimes is where there's no seats, if you know what I mean, and then it got sort of like, even though the windows are not relative to the seats, if you see what I mean, sometimes it's double bubble, isn't it? So that's why some folks are thinking, there's your Tianjin. Oh, hello, that geezer behind there, or lady behind, trailing those runway closure. Closing the taxiway. That's interesting. That taxiway is closing. Why are they closing that taxiway, mate. We've still got 50 minutes left. Yes, yeah, right behind, right. There you go. Have a good flight, Richard. Yeah, interesting look. They've just closed off that taxiway entry point. Interesting. Why would they be doing that? I find maybe the oh, scary helicopter. These guys intersecting all the way down here at the moment. And closed off any of the other ones, of course, which is a good thing at this point in time. Scary helicopter. So, oh, it's still I'm going to close any other ones off, then. Well, maybe lighting, I don't know, maybe lighting or he's done with it. Plain stinger. Anthony Travels. What's that? Oh, dear. Frightening. A couple of toilet paper rolls and some sticky back plastic. Oh, so it is lighting then. There's a faulty light there. So the red lighting will probably be inactive, maybe. Interesting. Darren Graham photography, because there's a faulty light when a barrier showing green is still a red light on. Was supposed to be green, but it's stuck on red. So we've got another member on an aeroplane, folks. Boeing 777 with BA going to, where's he going? Phoenix, Arizona. Around about 2:45. May miss going out of this runway. May miss going out of this runway because it's a 350, is it? Yeah, departure, you mean? Yeah. So Sanj, unfortunately, it's showing a 3:05 departure now. So it looks like we're going to miss that. To number 5, apparently, Chile, with Richard's plane. Yeah. Joanna B. I wouldn't last too long in that job. I'd be too focused on the airplanes. You still do it though, Joanna. Still number 8, is it? He's still number 8. Wow. Where did you hear that information from, Captain Sky Marshal? Can you clarify your source? And don't say reggae, reggae. Can't hear anything you're saying. Can't hear anything you're saying. Say that again. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. That'll be the Airbus A350 family jet, won't it? Yeah. Can't let it out the bag yet. It's not official. See if I can get an update on Monday from them, an updated list, because I'd love to be able to throw it out there for you folks. Stop you from guessing what we're going to be seeing at Farnborough. Okay, so Simple Flying, that information coming from Simple Flying, whether they've been, well, either they've put it out when they've been asked not to, or they've been told, and the individual who told them didn't say, can you keep it under your belt for the time being. But if Simple Flying are going to be doing it, well, it's a little bit, I still want to wait until I hear the official word from our friends at Farnborough International, because we're doing an exclusive show with them. So rather than just go above their heads, over their heads, and tell all you folks what I've been told is going to be at Farnborough, you can read it, obviously, on other platforms, websites. Joanna B, there is a public day per se, but it is limited to the amount of tickets. I think they're completely sold out now. You have to, I think it is a open to business. Yes, yes. Yeah. When's that Iceland Air 757 due? Huh, looks like the 787's got a Union Jack flying from its tail, look. Chilly, look. It's got a Union Jack flying from its tail. Hey! Thank you very much. Lovely old 777-200. Who? Dunno. Well, they would have interviewed somebody from Farnborough International, and that individual would have, you know, quite clearly asked them not to disclose it. No, we haven't signed any NDAs. It's just etiquette. Yeah. Yeah. No. Wayne Hartshawn, Qatar 380, pinging. Good. Check it out, folks. Keep us posted on what's happening on your radar apps right now. I've got flight radar open at the moment, and just like you say, let's just have a look. Yes, indeed, I've got a Qatar 380 pinging on my radar as well. She's sitting over at T4. You can see her. It's been pinging for a while, is it? Oh, okay. Harry Crane's got a new camera. Raymond Harding is a new member. Welcome, folks. I'll get an official list from them tomorrow, and then we'll announce it on the Wednesday show. Christopher Cooper, that BA 200 that just went out, brought him back from his honeymoon many years ago. Stopped at the courtyard last week. The Skyboy even with a beer. What a place. There we go. Tens of thousands, yeah. Oh, is that the E2 jet? They're bringing both of them, bringing two of them. Wow, Raymond Harding's a new member. Welcome, Raymond. Yes. 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 Oh. Oh, folks, we're going to be bringing you such an amazing show. Oh. Oh. You're going to get lots of opportunities to watch it if you can't watch it the first time. Yes. Shame that the blades aren't flying with the 2XL 727. Nice. Wow, lots of well, if we can get the official, if we can officialize what Simple Flying have announced, we will then confirm that tomorrow, folks. Richard Fleer tuning in from Chicago. Turkish is also a character in the movie Snatch. Yes, he is Turkish. He was one of the, yes. Yeah. I am going for a walk. Middle East Airlines A330 200, yes.
course, 2XL did a flight past, didn't they? Yeah.
MEA retro looking indeed, it is HGC. Of course, they've got their new 320 Neo in the new livery now. 321 Neo, should I say, I think. Stephen Luscombe, yes, I believe that he'll find that that will be a dry lease, that Finnair jet. There's two of them lined up. BA crews flying those 320s and 321s, we believe. Very new looking SAS 320 Neo. Quite, she looks clean and new, that aircraft. There we go. Dylan McTurk's friend was flying one of these BA. These Finnair jets that are lining up will probably have British Airways call signs, I'd imagine. Oh no, this one hasn't. It's going to Helsinki and it's AY1334. So that one out there, that is a Finnair flight. And the other one is a BA flight. So one Finnair and one BA on dry lease. Surplus, Finnair. Turn it and burn it. got 30 minutes left. Is it Sanj Sharma who's on? Doubt he's going to make it, is he? NM Taco, it comes with kind of experience, I guess you would say, and sort of like what you learn along the way in terms of what engines are on what aircraft. You do learn to identify them. This is a little CFM 56 engine, very popular with the 737 and the 320. On the British Airways 319, is it? Yeah, it's a 319. Many of them left, really. And of course, it's the General Electric power plant that you see on this 777. Just something that you learn over time. And knowledge of some aircraft only have one particular engine type, like the 350 is the XWB engine, the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB. For the 787 is either Trent 1000 or Gen X engine. 777's powered by the Rolls-Royce and the General Electric engines. A330 CEO CF6 Trent 700. It's Pratt & Whitney as well, the 777-200, powered by the Pratt & Whitney PW4000 engine. I think with American Airlines, this is a 300 going out. I think this is either a Rolls-Royce power plant or General Electric, one of the two. This is GE's. Here we go. Go on then. Blast on the throttles there. Probably fan assisted, I would have thought, rather than 35. Oh no, 135. 200, 250, 280, 340. Wow! Wow, we just, look folks, We have over 600 members who have been with us for over 3 years, indicated by the red star on there again. Wow, that is fantastic. And that is amazing, man. It's the first time we've calculated that sort of like, done that sort of like check, tech check. Wow. Yeah. These look like GEs. The Pullman Captain is a new member. Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you everybody for your amazing support. And of course we've got titanium and platinum. Right. And yes, of course, remember folks, what we're talking about there is YouTube membership. That doesn't include folks who've been with us beyond, long before we started YouTube membership. Way back in the old Patreon days, remember that? Gold members and all that kind of stuff. Wow. How it's moved on, how it's progressed. All for the better, of course. And cannot thank everybody enough. Old and new members. Of course, those amazing members who've been with us for so long. It's amazing, man. Wow. 625. Thank you, folks. Yeah, Johnny Burr. Yeah, wow. That's amazing, man. Thank you, folks. No, man. They were new members once. Yeah. Greg McMillan remembers the Periscope days. Jason Moran saying, Gilly, was that BA Philadelphia flight? No? Where did you say that? No, no. Phoenix, it's Phoenix. Sorry, Jason, thank you. Yeah, it's Phoenix and it's going out after 3. Yeah, let me know, folks, if this BA 750, the Iceland Air 757 comes on radar. That's the one we're hopeful for to catch before the end of operations on this runway. Departures, that is. Okay, we've got a San Francisco bound BA A380 also taxiing out for departure, folks. Martin, we can't have a big party and meet up, obviously, as you can appreciate. Our members are from all around the world, and we've done it once, and we did it right at the beginning when we first started Big Jet TV, and like 300 people said they were going to go, and then 10 people turned up, and yeah, it's just all about the logistics and having to rely on a lot of people changing their schedules, and also the fact that people have to travel great distances. It's all right if you live around the corner, but Wow, that's a long intersect. Let's see if we can get away with that. They'll be looking directly at us. So are blinders. Wow, look at that. Intersecting departure on a 777-3. It's not a maintenance bound jet, is it? No, Philadelphia. Yeah, so are blinders. Welcome, new member. Oh, wow. Wow. Darren Edmonton's favourite show, the Tigers in Japan, oh, in Milan. Worth a watch, that. We didn't actually have that on the schedule, was it? The Tigers were not actually on the schedule. It just so happened that on that day, those Tigers were being rescued from a circus in Italy. They were very well looked after, I've got to say. They were not malnourished or anything. They were beautiful, beautiful tigers. Big pretty ticks with their big fluffy paws and the big boopy noses. And then rip your hand off you try and boop his nose, man. Oh my God, they were beautiful, man. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. Nose, just big wet noses. Beautiful. Wow, that's a long run, man. Nearly ran out of real estate, mate. Yeah. Watching the Beluga inaugural flight. Was that the one into Broughton, I think it was? Broughton. Howarden, yeah. Oh, I haven't seen that for a while, have we? Actually, it was in last week, and it flew over the house, but I thought they were getting rid of all them green stickers and the blue stickers and the orange stickers and all that, just sticking with that one single. Look how low Yeah, we are running out of time here, folks. 15 minutes left. We're going to get a 380, that's for sure. Les Donaldson, the Antonov departure from Milan was pretty special too. That was the one in the dark, wasn't it, Dylan? Oh no, sorry, Les, sorry. Oh, it's showing 3 o'clock for Icelandair, is it? She needs to be taxiing out now, really, to... I've got a BA A380 that's just coming out T5 GP. It's not our man, is it? As he goes past. BA 380 departures you can throw a wet sock at today, haven't there? And we had 6 BA 380 departures, have we? Or something crazy like that? Two early on, then those 2 that were right here, and then 1 here. 5 or 6. Nice Latam. 777 just touched down on the southern runway. Rachel Dickinson loved the storm footage. Travel Star Plane Spotting, welcome to Premium. Welcome to you, my friend. Travel Star Plane Spotting. She looks heavy, man. Headed out to San Fran. Look at those wings drooping. I think he's going straight out and all. He's ready to go, mate. Rolling it straight out. Slingshot departure. it's the 350, I think. Big heavy bird, man, big heavy bird. Looks like that's our final departure, folks. BA 350 1000 off to Accra. Yeah, it's a holiday weekend in the US, isn't it? At the moment, I think. Do they call them bank holidays? I don't think they do. Do they? I think just call them holidays. Not long 55. Thanks for the info. BA's 12 A380's are available for service, but only 9 being used. The other 3 are apparently being... Are they all here, or are they being stored elsewhere? France is going to sneak in. I think Accra. This is Accra bound. This is Accra bound, folks. Sanj is not on this flight. Andy P, thank you very much. Now listen out for the valve closure, whatever it is. You suddenly hear the noise as it closes the valve. Some kind of a overspill. Here we go.
It's a federal holiday, is it? Oh.
It's been all weekend though, isn't it? They've been celebrating all weekend, haven't they? Or something like that. Oh, 4th of July weekend, there we go, yeah. Right. Oh, happy Canada Day yesterday for all Canadians. Apologies if I missed that. 2 Etihad jets sat next to each other over at Terminal 4. And that's it, folks. We are at an end. No. Okay. That's it, folks. We're done. Thank you once again to the wonderful folks here. Thank you to the wonderful folks here at, oh, okay, that is just amazing how that always happens, isn't it? Just can't make it up, can you? Yeah. You just can't make it up. Michael K, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your support and, of course, your comments as well. Always get involved in the chat, folks, if you can, because, I mean, some people like to just sit back, put their feet up and watch, whereas others get involved in the chat. Don't feel shy about getting involved in giving me information on what's coming in or going out, any special news, anything that might be happening aviation wise. We are always very happy to read that out on comments, and if I miss it, of course, then we've got all the folks who are on the feed being able to help out as well. So thank you, folks. We will be back on Wednesday, and in the meantime, look after yourselves, be safe, and be good to one another. We'll see you later. Cheers. Thanks, Jilly, by the way. And Darren. And, oh, Lee, sorry.